Good morning, guys. Oh, with music, better. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we will finally install something new, or we'll continue with the anchors. So, and previous episode I was like asking you what cable I should install, like 3-thread, 4-thread laid, cable laid, what is more beautiful. But finally I found answer on my question, or to my question. Let me show you it. Okay, I believe this is this one. So I will switch to this, not this. First I will make my camera work. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, yes, it is working. Good. And I need to switch to this screen. This is the one, I believe. Yes, it is. Or not. It was somewhere here. Okay, right here I found. We will need this information because this is about knot, that it is actually not one of the anchored type knots. It was just a bowline knot. So it was written. Not good. Not good. Am I still on live? I believe so. Where was it? With bowline knot. So this is what we will do with our anchor cables. Well, actually it is anchor rope because where was it? Let me check if I'm still on air. I believe so, yes. Good. Because where was it? No, it's definitely somewhere here. Somewhere here. Okay, let me check proper direction. Found it. It is right here. It is right here. They called it plain laid rope. What I understand, this is definitely not cable. Plain laid, it can be just right twisted regular rope, just heavily tarred, so it can survive in water. So I just made a new rope, just twisted left, or can be left or right, because actually running rigging was twisted left and right direction, mostly more regularly, or 90% of it was right twisted. And then to make cable you have to twist these right twisted ropes to the left, and then you can get cables. But in our case we don't have actually anchor cables, we just have a regular plain rope, heavily tarred. So this is what we will use. This is 1.6, I believe. Where is my notebook? Give me a second. With all the dimensions which we calculated, I believe episode 10 or 12, somewhere around there. So, notes, and I need to find my crazy notes, what I call them. Not here, where is it? Right here. I need anchor, bridge and tag anchors, hawser, 1.6. And let me check this one. This is not the right thing to measure. Sort of 1.6. Actually, proper how to measure your rope diameter. The best way to do this: grab something rounded, make 10 loops, and then measure these 10 loops and divide this dimension to 10. This is the most accurate, the most precise way to measure it. So I will make it somewhere in the middle of the rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is the best, the precise way to measure it. Somewhere like 1 millimeter, 0.65. Yeah, it's 16.5, so we divided by 10 at 1.65. Our dimension. It's just freshly made rope also. So this is what I will use. Another question is, how long should it be? Let's say we need 100 feet. So in our scale it will be 100 feet into millimeters. I'm actually eyeballing it, so 100 feet into millimeters. This is 30.5 meters. In our scale it will be divided by 24, 1 meter 27 centimeters, 1.3 let's say meters, just to make it more convenient to use. And we have here, I believe we have enough. Oh yes, it is about 1.3, because 1.5 meters, this is entire length of your arms, plus minus. So this is just proper length for 2 anchor cables. This is what I will do. I will divide it by 2, and I can tie them with bowline type knot to our anchors. And I will bring camera closer exactly to show you very close up. I need a drop of cyanoacrylate. This is, I'm repeating this and I will repeat myself again. If somebody missed it, just joined. I'm using polyester threads. And the disadvantage of them, you have to secure every time the end of the rope before cutting it with cyanoacrylate or with lighter. I just prefer cyanoacrylate. Lighter sometimes can burn your fingers or burn your nails. Don't ask how I know that. So I prefer just to use cyanoacrylate. And because this is such thick rope, I will use cutters. After applying cyanoacrylate, it's like wire. And just as I said, very freshly made rope, it is trying to unwind even with cyanoacrylate. Just a few more drops. And this is it with polyester threads. In the moment you just made the fresher made rope, the easier or stronger unwinding desire. So you definitely have to secure it with something. Like this. So let me grab one of my anchors. I will use, just to keep it in position, my favorite tool. Oh, I have a drill bit here. So let me put it back, and let's prepare our anchors. Then we will make holes in our hull. And this is what I was also checking. We don't have in our kit anything, so just we have to drill the hole through the hull. So I found tube. This is copper 4mm tube. On the drawings we have 6mm, so in our scale it's 4mm tube. So let me first do this. Oh yes, I can do this. It's more convenient. So if I will position something at an angle like this, and we'll bring camera closer. Yes, it can be, but just imagine where the area where she was sailing, where she was used, what is the average of depth and where she could be anchored. And just because you just have to make 3 lengths at least when you're dropping the anchor, so you just plus minus have to calculate how long can be anchor cable for that. So it wasn't just from the length of the hull, it also does matter where she was sailing. Okay, we'll try to do it in reverse, so just to show you the knot, if I can find my tweezers at least once. Where is my black one, favorite one? Ah, right here. Don't know why, I just like this one the most. So, let's make this bowline knot. So essentially what I'm making, okay, in reverse, I need to make a loop here. Like this. We'll make it shorter, don't want to spend so valuable, beautiful rope for cutting the cuts off. So I made a loop. We'll use another tweezers so it will be more visible. So the small short end I have to pass through the loop. Okay, hold. I have to pass through the loop. And around the long. Yeah, it is stiff, too big diameter, but I prefer it to be stiff than too soft. Around the long rope and back into the loop. Okay, if it wasn't that much visible, I will repeat on the second one. Now I want to tighten just closer to the ring actually. So we'll move a little. I want it closer to the ring before tightening it. And this is what we got. Maybe I can make it also brighter. So on the next one it will be more visible. So this is what we got. And again, to secure I will use cyanoacrylate, but I want to secure this time also with seizing, just to make it beautiful, how it was really done, originally done. And on the Gunboat Philadelphia we can secure every tail, every end of the rope with seizings because it is so convenient to do. And I'm using 0.3 millimeters in diameter rope, or maybe I could use thinner one. No, this one. Yeah, I will use probably thinner, this is too thick. So let me grab a different coil. Even for this scale it is too big. This will be much better, 1.2 millimeters in diameter. Don't look at this, this is just how many threads I'm using, but it is not the same for even if you will use the same threads, it won't be the same for your rope walk, because just it depends what counterweight and what length even of the rope are you making. Every time I'm setting up in new place my rope walk, I'm getting different diameters with same quantity of threads. Don't know why, but fact. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And closer, like that. before I will tighten my seizing. Just want to position it beautifully. And before I will cut ends, I need to clean my needle. I can use this one more time. And second, now before I will cut the end of the rope, I will also secure it with cyanoacrylate. When it will be in this position a few years, when the glue cyanoacrylate will disintegrate, it will stay in this position. Just this is when it is freshly made rope. It is trying to unwind instantly in the moment you will cut it. Okay, my cutters are not that sharp anymore, but this hairy stuff, don't know how much visible. Okay, some online background, something visible, that hairy stuff which I just will burn. And now it will be perfect knot. Maybe I can tighten a little more. In theory it will tighten itself in the moment it will be loaded on the real ship, but since we won't load it, I'm trying to tighten it now. So this is what we got here. Where is the middle of the screen? So something like this. Let's repeat for the second one. Where is an anchor? Okay. One more time. In the middle of the screen. If it wasn't visible on the previous one, let's make it more visible on this one. So loop, which I will tighten. Now I have to pass. Let me grab tweezers so it is visible what direction of the loop. Now I have to pass this one into the loop, around the long rope and back inside into this loop. And now I just need to tighten it, but I also want to make it closer to the ring, so let me do this and closer, and then I can tighten it even closer. Let me move this loop a little more. Like this. Now I will put seizing on this end and we'll cut it. that piece of rope. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, usually I'm saying something like, don't install anchors until you will finish your rigging, because anchors works like anchors. So just because this model is so weird, the boat itself is so weird, just asks to install all the details before doing the rigging, because there is only one mast and very simple rigging, so not much to do. Because usually when you are rigging 3-masted ship and you have anchors already, you're constantly getting caught, the lines are getting caught at an anchor and you are ripping them off. Don't ask how I know that. Same with the gun ports. If you have a model with huge quantity of gun ports, install them after the rigging, because you will rip them off from the model numerous quantity of times before you will finish your rigging. So flags, anchors, gun ports, swivel guns, they should be installed after everything already is on the model, all the lines and rigging is completed. Beautiful season or not? Okay, beautiful. I believe it's beautiful. As I said, it really varies. With my thread, I made 38, I believe, 3 strands with 38 yarns in each. But it can be different for your rope walk. It depends how tight you can wind them, what is the counterweight you have, what is the length of the rope you are making. It really can be different for your rope walk. Usually I'm just making, every time I'm making a new diameter, I have a table where I'm writing what quantity of threads, what diameter I got, and how heavy counterweight I was using for that specific rope, because the bigger diameter, the heavier counterweight should be, so your second engine won't just fly through it. You definitely have to have something heavy on the other end. Or if you are using weight for the head itself, which can run through the cables, and it is also a different story. So everything depends. It's pure experiment. And cutters. And now lighter. Just need to make it again properly rounded. Beautiful. And I will melt the end of it. Ow! Preferably without burning your finger. It's painful. I think I burned something on my skin. So another rope is ready. It's not cable, rope. We have ropes. So it's time to make holes in our hull. And this is always what scares me every time I need to drill through the model, like, yike, I need to make this hole. And then it's necessary to do. So let's do it. We'll drop my anchors somewhere on the boat. And let's check what do we have here. Yeah, this is my tube. Another thing what I'm debating, should I use drills like 4 millimeters in diameter, or drill something smaller diameters and then use file because of the basswood. Even when I was drilling for the dead eyes, it was a challenge. Okay, visible. Because of the soft wood you can't get sharp edge, so you can get it with file more likely. So let me mark it, and I will drill something like 2 millimeters probably, or 3, and then I will use needle file and then bigger and bigger until I will get to the proper 4 millimeters in diameter. Okay, why I can't see chat? I want chat on my phone so I can see questions. Drills. And I also will use probably manual, or I can start with electric with rotary tool, but we'll see in a moment. Before I will drill, actually, I want to open one drawing and show you something. Like this. I believe this is visible how they are passing through. Okay, let's try with this one. So we have, this is our center line, and we have these pipes for our anchors. It is almost parallel, it is trying to be almost parallel to the keel, just at slight angle, like I believe 15, maybe maximum 20, 15 degrees more likely. So it should be as parallel to the keel as possible, and because we have also this cut heads, so it is a little slight angle. But so the point is that if your rope bends somewhere at sharp angles, this is the weakest spot where it can just break apart. So that's why they were trying to make these holes as much as possible parallel to the keel. So we will do this. With slight angle we can deal. Only what I forgot to measure. So it should be something like this. Oh, and this one. It's such angle. I have marking tool. Like this. Yes. Closer to the whale. So it is actually, the center should be somewhere here. Let me mark second one. Just to get something to see where I'm exactly marking it visually. And the same height. Yes, I have two markings. I can go with a drill bit. We'll start with the smallest one, but I also have to bring my power adapter. Because as I said, I have 220 volt my rotary tool. First rotary tool which I bought from the first sold model. Oh no, it's second sold model. I don't remember what I bought from the first one. Okay. Is this actually long enough to drill through? Yeah, it should be long enough. Planksher or cap rail is wider, so we'll see in a moment if it is long enough. I want to put it in the middle of the screen. And I want to control the angle, of course. Good. Second one. Or maybe you will see something when I'm drilling through it. Good. The proper angle. Let's switch the drill. Actually, I have somewhere now very good quality drills. 1.2 millimeters. This is number, it was somewhere written number 56. Just need to find proper collet for it. This one or this one. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I will move bigger and bigger diameter, or just will switch to a file to make final touches. Let's see if I can. Yes, I can. Hit the same hole. What is good. Go this side. Need to again match the proper angle. Okay, let's move to a bigger one. The only what I'm afraid of, if it is bigger than 2 millimeters in diameter drill bit, it can do this inside the whole jump, like bit inside, and it can crumble everything. So I won't go probably with 4 millimeters, but something like, I don't know what is this. I have 0.5 and 0.9, so I will go with these two, and I believe the rest I will do with files, just to be on the safe side. It is more complicated and difficult to fix the model at this point than just to spend some time on switching drill bits. So I will choose this one. Is this the proper collet still? Hello, assistant. Need to change collet also. Yeah, it's time for you to sleep. Perfect time for a nap. I found these drill bits on Amazon. Quite happy with them, so want to buy more different diameters. Oh, upside down, good job. I have a link in my list with tools and materials. I have link to these specific drills, and they have huge quantity, huge variety of diameters. Just if somebody needs new drills, I found good ones. Okay, let's move. And this side. Something fallen. Did my best. Okay, one more time to switch. Good morning and welcome who just joined. Today we are doing something fun, different from regular tackles, etc. because I don't have hooks. So I'm working on the anchors today. I believe Chuck Passaro will open his store on Monday, and so then I can order more hooks. He's on his vacation and I like this. He just texts in a huge red text like, I'm on vacation, or we are on vacation. The store will be open on May 18th. So good, I'm waiting May 18th. Actually, I'm afraid already to use this 1.9mm drill. I hope it won't bit inside, but I still have reserve. That hole should be twice bigger, so I still have chance to fix if I will screw with this one. Yeah, I don't like it. When it is doing this brrr inside, it can beat the hole. So I will drill on the probably partially half of it. Cable stuck somewhere. The angle. So definitely the rest will be just for needle files and hands to do. Don't want to destroy the model. And this is not because two left hands or something, this is just what drill bits can do. Especially when model is not fixed, it's constantly slides, it is easy to damage it. So I won't drill farther. Now it's time for files. And yes, I have my needle files on its proper places. Let's move. And I don't like this hair, but this is something what is basswood doing. It's very hairy or curly wood with very curly fibers. First I will increase the diameter of the inner one. Or actually I can unhook my gun carriage. It is not glued. And I can hang it off the bow, so I will have more room to maneuver. And this is why I also never glue everything and tighten everything, every line which I install. I'm keeping everything for the last moment, like when everything already installed, I can finally fix and tighten all the ends, because what if it will be in my way, like for example right now. It is more convenient to do when you don't have anything in your way of your file, and you can work just on the creating a hole. Need to scrape all these hairs. Maybe I can clamp model. It can help. At least one clamp somewhere. I have seen it. I don't know, I need to check what are these drill bits. I just maybe don't know the term, English term for them, maybe I know them. Just honestly don't know what type is this. Oh, my clamp. Just in ship modeling it is better. The slower the better. Don't rush. Okay, I have somewhere bigger file. Let's try if I can use this one already. And let me actually check the diameter of it. 3. Definitely can go through it without being afraid that it will be too big hole. Not turning. Okay, we'll work a little more with this one. Let's try bigger one. So this is already 3 millimeters in diameter. And now I need to just widen it. And clean all the fibers which creates hair on the edges. Okay, let's try. I don't think it is ready, but it is getting there. Three 3.3. It's good. 0.7 millimeters more to widen it. Just from the inside. Oh yeah, I can fit this one also. Good. Not sure that I can fit pipe from the inside. Oh, but it is already getting close. So it's here. Almost, but not yet. Almost. Practically there. What's wrong? I believe just a little this edge. It's in. Now I need to widen carefully inner side. Okay. Trying to get this one out. Where is my needle file? On the deck. So to make it perfectly rounded, I have an idea to cut a small piece of pipe so I can install it from the inside and check what is going on. Because I think it is not matching the proper angle. There is always a chance just to cheat, cut two halves, inner and outer, to make perfect match, but I will try to do it without cheating. Where is my small knife? Give me a second. I'm just trying to change angle inside without damaging the the thin beautiful line of beautiful hole, edge of the hole, I mean. I have somewhere a different file like this one. How about now? Almost. but not quite. Okay, let me cut piece of pipe. I will use this type of cutting wheel with my favorite tool to cut piece of pipe. And I need a proper collet for that. This one. And with such cutting wheels, better to use glasses, because they are breaking and fly, the bits and pieces flies all over the place. If I can find my glasses. Huh. Okay, they should be somewhere around here on the table. Yes, they are. Done. Can't say that it was perfect cut. Need to sand it. Where is my sanding block? Now let's try from the inside, actually, if it is almost, but I need to sand a little more, so I will use my needle file. How it is now. A little more, where exactly? This corner. It was a sharp edge also. Okay, installed it inside, but I'm not sure that it can go through. I probably definitely have to install from two halves, inner and outer, or moving, is it? Okay, I will sand a little edge on this side, and it will be just perfect match. So I'm not touching the outer edge, the most beautiful one, only inner edge to change angle. And let's try from this side. Yay! One pipe is through it. Let's work on another one. Is this actually visible? So let me try from the inner one. Stuck somewhere. Okay, one more time from the outer side. Okay, good enough. Other side. Let me turn it in such position that it is visible for you. Come on, where is it? So this time I want to show you inside, behind this block, if I can move it like this. What is going on this side? So this side. Any questions? If you have to go, sure, I'm doing exactly the same with the second hole. Just it will take me another 20-30 minutes to cut. the big one now. No, can't go through still. A little more job for a small one. Okay, so this is 3 millimeters. Now we need to widen it to 4. Widen inner side more. And actually I need to cut another piece of pipe. Remove sharp edge and let's cut another piece. Oh, thank you, Mark, for such kind words. Such comments really makes me understand why I'm doing this and for whom. So this is really somebody looking for information, and if I can help, this is just the biggest thank you for what I'm doing. Thank you very much for this. So let's cut another piece. I've woken up my assistant. Yes, I'm working. I'm sorry to do this noisy stuff. He disapproved. Yeah, I'm sleeping here and you are producing all these noises. I need my sanding block. Just to clean the sharp edges, and let's try. Nope. Actually almost there in the inside. Let's move from the inside then. No, actually still a lot. Okay, let's send. Not yet. How about now? Okay, getting there. Getting there. More to send. Where exactly? I believe it's just a question of angle at which it sended. Just will trim a little inner edge so it won't be in the way. And somewhere more. it is holding. Yay, I already went through planking, but I have still something to do with ceiling. Okay. Right, okay. Let's do something with ceiling planking. If it can go through or not. Sort of. Not yet, but almost there. Nothing is visible, I see. Where is that piece of pipe? Okay, it went through, but I need it through this side. Yay! Did it! Now is the most complicated. You need to create cuts at proper angles. And we'll try to use pencil, or better, where is my marker? The best way to mark something, this is with something what you can scrape the thin line. So we'll try to scrape this on the inner one. So this is, just want to mark it where it is top, just to know that this is top, so I can position it in my tweezers. And same marking from the outer side. And here I can mark entire circle, which is good, or almost. Let's mark with the scalpel where I can't. And now will be the most interesting. To cut them properly. There is a second clamp. Where is my favorite tool? Glasses. And again, same cutting wheel. Haven't clamped it properly. It is warming up. Don't want to smash it also. Not good. Now I want to clean the inside edges. Outside also. Let me check if it is a proper angle. Need to mark it, the view from the top. Where is my marking tool? This is top side. Need some sanding, of course. But this one I can do with sanding block. Now this is long play, long game. Send, try, and again send, try. Better not to blow the dust, because if it will get into your eyes, this is very painful.
Okay, almost. Not yet, but it is getting there. So lower part to sand more.
Okay, a little more to sand. Do you know how much it is visible? I have right here a mark. So this is the top side. It's glossy, so you probably can't see it. But this is how I know how to position it every time properly. So I need to sand lower edge. How about now? Just cleaning the sanded edges. They won't be sharp.
Almost perfect. Just slight sanding of the lower edge. A little more.
Let's check it. We'll play with it a little later. I'm about to make second edge. Again, I don't have chat. Why? Why it is just black screen? Not good, not good. Hot, but still can hold. Don't want to clamp it too strong that it will smash it, deform it. This is what I was talking about. You can get smashed and broken cutting wheels easily, just because I'm not clamping it strongly. It just shifted, and this is what happened. So that's why safety first, glasses. I believe I can break this one already. Yes. And sand.
try it.
What I created here.
More to send. Okay, I will keep it like this at this moment, at this point. Or I will send it a little more.
Just need something to push it out. Maybe it will hold better here. Let's try it.
Okay, we need to send a little more upper part.
And actually lower part on the other side. My favorite game. Send, try, send again, try one more time, and send again. And I need to send also lower part on this side.
And almost perfect. I think I deformed it a little with my tweezers. Oh, with my vise, not tweezers. Maybe I should deform it in the opposite direction now. Inner side is perfect, but something is not right with outer part. A little more to sand lower edge.
So this is how it should be. I will point it towards me so I can bend in opposite direction. Not convenient to sand. I have an idea how to position it properly if I can find my tweezers. What do I have now?
A little more to sand lower edge.
Where is it scratch? Right here.
Okay, position so it is convenient.
Not good. Let's try what I'm creating here. Like this.
Okay, almost perfect. I just need to sand something.
Like left and right wall. So this is upper part. Okay. I need a file, probably flat one. What I created.
I need to send one edge. That one.
So I need to send this one edge towards me.
Yay! Perfect match!
That took me a while. So, oh wow, it is actually, I have 15 minutes to send another one. So let me show you what I have done with this one. Need to replace the cutting wheel. But this is very important moment, very noticeable and visible part of the ship, anchors and all these holes. Let me smash something. But I want to show you, preferably without breaking a rudder. But I want to position something like this. I will hold it in front of the camera. And let me show you what I've created here. Come on, go out. So this is what I've done. There is a mark that it is upper scratch. I don't know how much it is visible, but there is a scratch, so it is upper position and it should be positioned like this. And now I need to make perfect match for the inner one. And this is what I've got. Perfect pipe. So let's work on another one. I hope I can make it, but I need to change the wheel, cutting wheel first. Because it is broken.
And I have it somewhere here.
I have thin and thick cutting wheels actually, so I will use thin one. This is thick, yes, and this is thin. The more precise and accurate cut, of course, with thin cutting wheels, but sometimes you have to have stronger ones. I have them. This is heavy duty, also Dremel. So I like all these fittings for the rotary tool manufactured by Dremel, but I like Proxon rotary tools more. Just, don't know, happens. And I need actually something to unscrew it, and where is my screwdriver? Found it. Wow, it's tightened. Not that much, I used about 2.5 millimeters only. Almost brand new wheel. Let's mark the pipe, and then where is my yes, found them. Let's mark it. Marking tool. So I will mark again, and this is top view. And let's cut it. Safety. See you tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow I'm on air too. But yeah, I'm repeating same what I have done to the first pipe. Let's cut it. It is much better without these glasses. Okay, let's try. Sand the edge if it is necessary. Still have reserve. Still have something to sand. Oh, almost perfect. Just slight sanding to make it even because it is not even. Fantastic angle. Actually, I found it much more easier to control the angle with file. flat. Almost. Oh, good job. Follow the screen. So let's try one more time. Perfect match. So let's go for this side. Safety is coming first. Don't want to break brand new disc, and it is at an angle constantly. Oh, come on. Let's try it. Wrong direction. This is inner side. Come on. It's stuck
Have I deformed it
So badly.
need to clean a little edge probably. Yeah, because I can't install it.
Too tight, but better tight than loose in this case.
Come on.
Okay, we'll try from the inner side. Basswood creates, like if it is something is not at correct angle, creates some like stops. Okay, I can't install it actually even from inner side. Have I deformed it really that badly? File. It's in, but I need to install it from this side. Okay, how about to finish it tomorrow, because I think I need to sand a little more inner edges so I can install pipe, and we still have to coil our anchor cable, and I will think what else we can do. Maybe we can start working on the galley or some wooden structures. We have still lots of interesting stuff to do before I will get my hooks for 3 other tackles. So with this, let me switch to a different screen. So I want to show you one more time what we made. Just because I have to run. Today we have commissioning day in our Thames Yacht Club, so I'm going to first for shopping, and then I need to go to this official dinner. So that's why I have to finish it earlier. But where is this screen? Perfect. So I just want to thank you guys for coming today, for joining me in this adventure, and I hope tomorrow we will finish our anchors, we'll glue our coils, and something else we'll think about what to do. So thank you very much for coming. A big thank you for sponsors of this channel. Guys, you are making possible to run it regularly, so a big thank you for that. So with this I wish you a very nice rest of the day. It looks like sunny, so warm. Enjoy just a beautiful day. So see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.